Some days the pressure gets loud. Some nights your mind won't slow down. But even when you can't see the way out, God is still in control. God is still in control. I can feel the struggle trying to steal my peace. Every little problem got a grip on me. Thoughts running circles, sleep running thin. Trying to fight battles I was never meant to win. Bills on the table, weight on my chest. Questions in my head like, Lord, what's next? I pray for a door, but I'm staring at the wall. Trying not to panic when it looks like I might fall. But you see the whole road, I only see the turn. You know what you're building while I'm feeling the burn. I'm asking for answers, you're teaching me trust. I'm looking at the dust, you're making something from a muscle. When the fear comes creeping, saying you're on your own. I remember who you are and who sits on the throne. My situation's loud, but your voice is louder still. You don't lose control just because I lose my chill. When my peace starts slipping away, when I can't make sense of the day, I lift my eyes above what I know. You still got, you're still in control. You're still in control. Even when I don't see it, still holding my soul. Even when I don't feel it, the storm may be raging, the night may be cold, but nothing in my life is outside your control. So I won't let the struggle take the peace that you gave. You're working in the silence, you're making a way. I may not understand, but this one thing I know, you still got, you're still in control. I've been staring at the clock like the answer running late, but you never miss the moment, never showed it when they're late. What feels like the late might be mercy in the skies. You're moving where I can't see, working out of sight. Maybe you're closing doors that would've broken me down. Maybe you're changing my heart before you turn things around. Maybe this valley ain't punishment at all. Maybe you're teaching me how to trust when I call. I keep running the blueprint, every step, every sign. You keep giving me enough grace for one day at a time. I want the whole story you hand me today and tell me keep walking, I'm already making the way. So I breathe when the pressure says you better react. I pray before I bend every mind back, because fear only sees what is right in my face, but faith sees a Father who is full of grace. When my peace starts slipping away, when I can't make sense of the day, I lift my eyes above what I know. You still got, you're still in control. You're still in control. Even when I don't see it, still holding my soul. Even when I don't feel it, the storm may be raging, the night may be cold, but nothing in my life is outside your control. So I won't let the struggle take the peace that you gave. You're working in the silence, you're making no way. I may not understand, but this one thing I know, you still got, you're still in control. If I can't see the answer, I'll trust your heart. If I can't see the ending, you know it from the start. If the road gets darker, you're still my light. If the battle gets harder, you're still in the fight. I don't need to know how every piece will fall. I just need to know you're the Lord over all. No fear can dethrone you, no problem too great. No closed door can cancel what you already ordained. Peace over panic, faith over fear. God in the silence, He's already here. Hands off the worry, eyes on the King. Even when I see nothing, He's working everything. The struggle got loud, but my God got louder. Weak in myself, but His grace got power. So tomorrow when the trouble comes knocking again, I won't act like I forgot who has carried me then. Every season I survived, got His fingerprints there. Every time I thought I'd break, He was answering prayer. Not always off I one and not always when I plan, but every time I lost my footing, I landed in His hands. That's peace, not a life where the problems disappear. Knowing God is present when the problems are near, so let the rain fall, let the wind blow strong. I got a peace in Christ that can carry me on. I won't worship the chaos, I won't bow to the pain. My God is still God when I'm standing in rain. I can't see tomorrow, but He already knows. Every high, every low, every door that will close. So I'm done trying to carry what belongs to the throne. I'm giving Him the battle cause He's still in control. When I see the storm, you see the shore. When I see the battle, you see something more. When I see no way, you already know. So I'll keep my peace, cause you're still in control.